We're about to get on a train and head 1,000 kilometers or 600 odd miles north. This is us, carriage 10. What if I had a good sleep? Not really. Guys in my room snored pretty bad.
这个香酥板栗饼特别好吃。
那是你们家吗？
是我们家。哦。我们家开了10年了。
10年了。
啊，12年了快。
Good evening, folks. Behind me is Hankou railway station. We're about to get on a train and head 1,000 kilometers or 600 odd miles north to Hebei province. We're taking an overnight train. Tickets already bought via the app. Passport at the ready. Let's go in through security. Usually during the day this border would be full of trains. The border would be kind of rotating throughout different screens of all the different trains leaving, but given that it is now 10 to 11, it's just 3 trains on the board, so a little bit easier to find where we're going. Now, I have taken a sleeper train in China before, but not for over a decade. You can get standing tickets. I don't fancy standing for 9 hours. That would have only been 177 yuan. Same price for a seat, a hard seat with a table in front of you, or sleeper tickets, second class and first class. The second class ones were sold out. Not too disappointed with that, because the second class ones, from my experience a decade ago, 6 beds per compartment with no door to close the compartment. People play cards and chat, and there's generally a lot of kind of busyness. But first class, which is what we ended up getting, just the 4 beds and a door which shuts to the hallway, so bigger bed for my 6'4" frame is pretty welcome, and hopefully that'll mean a good night's sleep. There's our train. Not quite as sleek as the old high-speed trains, because it ain't a high-speed train, it's a slow train. But let's find carriage number 10 and find our berth. So this is us, carriage 10. Oh, managed to find my little room with my buddies in here. They're all getting ready for bed, so I think I'm gonna do the same. And yeah, see you in 9 hours. Well, folks, it's morning. It is 6:30. For some reason, one of my cabin mates decided to open the door, and they opened all the shutters. What if I had a good sleep? Not really. Guys in my room snored pretty bad. We've still got a couple hours to go, so we'll jump back into the room and chill out for a wee bit until everyone gets up properly. This is a little room with a bed. Must be over 6 feet long, because I can get my feet to the end. Little luggage compartment. Kind of coat racks. Spot for some USB charging. The person previous to me forgot to take their iPhone charger with them. They also left that bottle of empty water on my bed, so I guess that's a bit of karma. And then your neighbor. That guy snores like a demon. And downstairs neighbors, one of them snored too.
你在保定哪？
对。
哦，工作还是工作？
看一下，我河北我都没去过。玩一下。老婆是湖北的，所以
你从武汉上的车吗？
对，
我也从武汉上的车。那你是
我们一起上的嘛？一起上的。
我们是一起上的。
你是90后吧？
我是83的。
哎，张行长
，40岁。
今年有83，今年就正好40。
我在火车上呢，刚准备下车。
哦，年轻了，看着。
那你到这里来看一下保定军校。
什么地方？
保定军校啊。
哦，对，我知道，真的，准备去看。对，
四大名校。
对。
东北讲武堂、保定军校，然后那个黄埔军校，云南讲武堂，这4大军校。
我是准备去看看。Right, folks, we are off the train here in Baoding. we are heading towards the exit. All of these folks are having a smoke because no smoking allowed on the train, but you are allowed to smoke on the platform. Train stops for a few minutes, they let people on, let people off. Gotta get that cigarette in. Oh my goodness, I actually got to scan my passport out and it worked. That's a first. That's a good start. That's a good start to the trip. It's never happened before. Well folks, welcome to Baoding city here in Hebei province. We are, I think, less than 200 kilometers just to the south, maybe a little bit southwest of Beijing. The name of the city, Baoding, actually kind of means to like protect or stabilize the territory around the capital. So this city kind of has its origins in being an important strategic location to protect the capital city of Beijing. Seems like the sky is pretty decently blue. So nice day, it's pretty warm.
Hello.
Hello. Friendly people of Baoding. Don't really get hellos that much in Wuhan. But yeah, I walk past McDonald's and I want to... 你们保定人吃早饭吃什么呀？
早饭？
哎，
什么都有，前面有卖肉夹馍、包子、驴肉火烧。你想吃啥？
我不知道，我就
前面有卖驴肉火烧的。
哦，我刚刚从武汉过来的，他们是吃热干面呐，他们吃豆皮那一些，我都不知道河北人吃什么。
河北就是包子、
油条、
肉夹馍、驴肉火烧。
早上也吃肉夹馍啊？
早上可以吃肉夹馍呀。
好吧。
我们家板栗饼特别好吃。
哪一家？
这个香酥板栗饼特别好吃。
那是你们家吗？
是我们家。哦。我们家开了10年了。
10年了。
啊，12年了快。特别好吃。
是吗？啊，
纯手工现包的。
现在已经开门了。啊？已经开门了。
已经开门了，里边有我们家的员工。
那我去试试。啊。好。哦，早上好。这是什么呀？
板栗馅的饼。
吃早饭的一般吃什么？
吃早饭一般都吃这个当早点。
这个可以当早点是吧？
嗯，这个板栗甜的和板栗咸的最好吃了。
好吧。
还有别的味儿，红豆、绿豆、紫薯。
这是红豆，这个是。
这是绿豆。这个
呢？
这是板栗咸的，板栗甜的，紫薯馅的。好
吧，那就不要红豆了，我不喜欢红豆。
不要红豆。
哎，别的味道可以试试。
啊，别的都尝着要。13块钱一斤，
行。就少来一点吧，不。
10块钱的也行。
就卖10块钱的吧。
10块钱的给他。
行，好的。好，谢了。啊。Well, one thing I'm already liking about Baoding is they got these seats everywhere, little benches. This one's in the shade, so let's park our butt down and try these little treats for breakfast. And that place over there says donkey meat barbecue, which is apparently also a local specialty, which I fully intend to try while we are here. These little cake thingies are still piping hot, or at least mildly warm. Got sesame seeds on it. That one's good. She gave me a few different flavors. All right, let's try another flavor. This one, I told her no red bean. That one looks pretty red. It's quite sweet, which is the only thing that made me a little bit apprehensive about having this for breakfast. It's like having a treat for breakfast. But I guess if we eat Cocoa Pops, what's the difference? Crispy on the outside and just kind of soft, fluffy, a little bit dry in the middle. Not bad, but very sweet. A little bit too sweet for my taste. Yeah, it might go well with a really nice, dark, bitter coffee. But it's all right. I don't think I would get it again. Friendly lady though. Now, first thing I want to do here in Baoding is check out the governor's office. It's about a kilometer and a half away, so let's jump on a bike and see if we can't find it without having to take public transport just for this first step. Street cleaning trucks here don't seem to have jingles like in Wuhan. Gonna have to be alert as not to get sprayed. 这里可以买票吗？ 就一张。
30，扫您微信的收付款。
支付宝吧。
支付宝现在暂时用不了，微信有吗？
可以用现金吗？早。谢谢。So this office of the governor of the province, at that time known as Zhili, not Hebei, was the top military governor of the province. And this one dates back to Qing dynasty period, so 1700s I think. I believe this is the only remaining provincial governor's office still in this kind of state in the entire country. Pretty sure that's a replica. Feels cheap. Looks good though. One of the guys who had this post for a while was the guy who was the military strongman who ended up becoming president of China after the fall of the Qing dynasty. That was Yuan Shikai. So yeah, whoever was based here had a lot of influence, a lot of military power, and maybe not afraid to throw it around. There's that man that I was talking about earlier. Yuan Shikai. Military strongman. Don't pick the flowers. Don't lie down on public seats. I really want to tap it.
那睡觉的地儿太小了。
床吧。
对，是吧？
我也觉得太小了。
太小了。我睡都小，要你睡更小。
Well, I think that might be pretty much it. That's the former site of the provincial governor here in Baoding. Pretty big old residence for someone who's kind of not royalty, essentially like civil servant, I guess. But yeah, someone with military power, and it's great to see like a historical site in such good nick. Just we've been to so many sites and it's always destroyed in the Cultural Revolution, destroyed in the war, destroyed by the Japanese, all that kind of stuff. Like, it's really quite beautiful.